Hello and welcome to Movie Review Quickie. This one being the latest Marvel movie, The Eternals.
Well, just Eternals.
Well, you get what I mean. The story is this takes place obviously after Avengers Endgame. There is a group of ancient beings created by another group of ancient beings known as Celestials, and this current group is called the Eternals. Their goal is to basically combat evil versions of Eternals known as Deviants.
Which are really vicious creatures.
And that's really about it.
Yeah, that's actually
That's basically the premise. I mean, this got mixed reviews, which is kind of surprising given it's a Marvel movie, but I honestly thought it was pretty good. I mean, it's not like one of the best. I mean, it's no Endgame, to tell you the truth, but
yeah,
it's pretty solid. You?
Yeah, I actually did like it, but yeah, it's like you said, it's not as amazing as Endgame.
Yeah, it's basically, we view this movie basically the same way James Rolfe basically views Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. It's a good movie, but it's not without its flaws.
So, yeah, so what's some things that you did bugged you a bit with the movie?
I thought it was a little too long, and some of the flashbacks are kind of out of place.
I was like, why not the flashbacks be the prologue, the full beginning?
That could work.
But I mean, the flashbacks worked in Batman Begins.
Yeah, pretty much.
And yeah, you're right. The movie is a bit too long. I mean, sometimes maybe the movie can move a bit slow at times.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you think they could have shortened it down to maybe just a normal 2-hour movie, then rather being 2.5 hours.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, at least with Endgame, there was a reason for it. But with Eternals, there really isn't.
And there was a reason with the Snyder Cut of Justice League.
Well, that's because Zack Snyder basically, this was his intended vision, so he's making it, so he has basically free reign.
So I guess it was all character arcs.
Yeah.
Well, here we just introduces so many characters that we didn't know anything about from the comics. Well,
yeah, I mean, on Facebook there is this Bionicle fan community that I'm in, and they're basically right. This movie is basically a Bionicle movie.
Somewhat, except they're not fantasy
They're not bioorganic, techno-organic beings.
Right.
However, there is some good in it. I mean, the action's pretty good. Some of the characters are pretty good. And both the secret endings are pretty shocking, but we're not going to reveal what it is.
Yeah, and so yeah, the characters are really cool. And I'll probably say maybe the one character I really like the most is Cersei.
Cersei.
That's what I mean, Cersei. She's
to me, it'd probably be Druid and
Druid. Is it the one?
Probably Thena, but that's because I'm
Thena, who is played by Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, but like I say, I'm kind of fond of fighter-esque characters.
Wait, Druid. Is it the one who is
the one who mind controls everybody?
Oh, except he's not Kilgrave.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, and I also like that one guy who makes the one who makes the technology.
Yeah, who was coincidentally also in Godzilla vs. Kong, who was the conspiracy nutcase guy.
And he was also in the Child's Play reboot, playing a detective.
Huh. Like coincidence. All right.
And he had one minor role in Joker.
Who was he?
The guy that wouldn't give the envelope to.
To
Arthur Fleck.
Yeah, that guy.
And
how much time has passed?
Oh, we only got 5 more minutes. Okay.
Well, in the previews we saw was basically the typical Ghostbusters,
Spider-Man.
What else are we missing?
I don't know. Sing 2.
Sing 2, yeah.
But they also gave us preview Clifford. Oh, come
Yeah,
on!
I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't understand why you need to make a movie about this. And the worst part is, it follows the same cliche in Smurfs, Enchanted, the whole 9 yards. New York City. I mean, at least with Godzilla, it was a little original.
You mean the 1998 movie?
No, I meant the 2014 one that was San Francisco. The 1998 movie was pretty good, but it kind of pales in comparison to the animated series, which I would recommend also.
Anyway, let's talk about a few more things about the movie. Like, let's talk about the deviants for a sec.
Yeah, the deviants are basically monsters that basically evolve into highly intelligent beings, and yeah, I guess that's all I could really say.
And also, again, we won't spoil the ending, but the ending did kind of shock us, and I was like, what? Sorry, there's a bit of interruption.
But that's fine. So I mean,
yeah, but again, it ended made me go, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, it's basically that, and it's gonna. I think it may foreshadow more into this next saga. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens next. So I guess that's about all we can say there.
Yeah, I mean, again, and we won't, and we can't, and there's also a bit of like twists and turns in the movie. Like, again, we can't give away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and this one, I also forgot to talk about Sprite.
Yeah, Sprite's an interesting character. That's really all I can say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what else can we say?
Nothing else, and we only got like 2.5 minutes left.
So yeah, I guess that's really, to tell you the truth, that's really all we can say. So yeah, I mean, if you want to see this, see it. It's a good film, but like I said.
Said what?
Okay, it's pretty good, but it's not without its flaws.
So, yeah, not without its flaws, but there'll be a chance if you want to see this. But I'm not so sure this film would be good for newcomers.
I second that notion. So yeah, that's about it. So with that being said, this is Brock McGinnis
And Dean
of Light Post Films signing off, and have a good rest of your day.
Bye-bye. And maybe an intermission.